What's up, guys? Cyber Houdini here, and welcome to Wavetale. This is a brand new indie game that just dropped on consoles. It's from Thunderful, and if you know Thunderful, they have made some wonderful indie games. This one invokes like Journey and Sea of Solitude, but you can tell from the art style, this is right up my alley. I mean, I am always on the lookout for that beautiful art style, mixing it with gorgeous gameplay and vistas, and yeah, it's got this lovely little relaxing vibe to it. All the while, yeah, look how beautiful it is. Everything just seems to be hand-painted lovingly. Even the UI, the little pop-ups on screen, my goodness. There are some very talented game developers and artists out there that really blend the difference between art and video games. And when I look back at, you know, trying to tell people what kind of games really invoke video games as more than just a simple, you know, nerd hobby and more closer to art, it's games like Wavetale. It's beautiful. I can't wait to play this one. This is something that's really gonna break up, you know, like a palate cleanser and break up everything we've been playing lately, for sure, for sure. Oh yes, it just dropped out on all the big consoles. I think it was on Stadia, that's where it first launched, but I was lucky enough to get a review code, so thanks a million for that. Full disclosure, of course. We can't go into this without a bit of that, you know? But damn, this was one I was more than happy to cover. Alright, let's get over there. Nice. Look how beautiful this is. Holy hell. I wonder what it controls like. That's always the scary part. Nice. I was just looking around, and it has amazing accessibility options as well. And you don't get to see that very often for indie games. Yeah, the AAA guys tend to push for that because it's the new thing to do, but not so much on the indie side of stuff because of how much time and effort. But these guys have put lovingly time and effort into all of this stuff. Just go all the way down. You've got loads of wonderful accessibility options if you just want to really just sit back and relax and enjoy this one for what it is. It is art in motion. You even got FOV sliders, which we don't see. We don't see in console games, so that's super nice. I wish more console games would jump onto FOV sliders because we need them, you know, a lot, especially when it comes to FPSs where you just got a gun in your face. Yeah, everything's just lovely hand drawn. I love it. I like that style. Gives me vibes of Concrete Genie as well. Like there's so many great games out there that deserve to be played, and people will just just not even think about it, and that's so sad because they're criminally underrated. So beautiful. All right, let's jump straight into this Wavetale. I'm excited to go. I told you we were spoiled for games, but don't miss some of those beautiful underrated gems. All right. Let's make sure everything's good. There's always just a little bit of funkiness at the start of the stream. I think it's just the encoder getting together. We're like, oh, I wonder does the cold affect like PC performance as well? It might.
They say that the ocean is big. I wouldn't know. For me, it's always ended at the horizon, where the water meets the fog. I wish I could see what's beyond that line, beyond our island and the plaza. Grandma says that this is our haven, that the lighthouse keeps us safe. But a part of me wants more. It's hard to imagine that this was a different world once, that you could open your door, step
There's a little bit of clipping going on there, but probably just on my side more than anything.
But that was before the fog.
Before the fog.
Before the dirty paws showed up and took everything away from us.
Dirty paws, huh? Getting little Ghibli vibes too.
Spectacular sunrise, though. I guess the paws couldn't find a way to deprive us of that.
Liking all the pastel colors too. Trouble. Now, we all know how much we don't like water levels in games, from Zelda to Mario, right? But this game seems to take the idea of water traversal to a whole new beautiful level. Look at this guy.
They said you'd know.
It's broken again?
Ah.
How does she manage? In my day, we knew how to care for our things.
All right, Sigrid. There's some crab in the basket.
Sigrid.
Hello, Mr. Bane.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Bane?
Man, I'm getting Ghibli vibes. Ghibli, Ghibli.
Fog's closing in. By the way, Doris, have you talked to anyone lately?
I never talk to anyone now, do I?
They say the dirty paws have been seen by the plaza. I haven't spotted them myself, but
Is this your idea of a joke?
Wish you was. Just be careful, will you?
I could look after myself before you were even born, Bane.
Yeah, Bane.
Damn, the air seems absolutely saturated with gloom. We need more sparks if we plan to hold that fog back.
I'm on it.
Remember, no fiddling with your hands. Only use the net,
Or they will burn my hands just as they always did, Grandpa.
Yeah, this net seems to be
It's not
very
my first
important.
time, Granny.
You can't live on old marriage, Shrimpy. I tell you that.
Shrimpy?
And what are you waiting for? Saw some
Oh, wow.
sparks gathering on the beach earlier. Better check the fountain and Grandpa's memorial as well.
Actually, let's just put all the audio. Oh, yeah, maybe ambience and everything. I have voices at 100, but it's always a little bit low every game. I think it's just me. I think my audio balance is all messed up. Who knows? Hey, Dutch, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, man? Get to play any games this week? Alright. Trying out a new indie game called Wavetale.
Some that escaped the lighthouse storage too. Don't let that go to waste.
We're going to be able to traverse across the water. Nice. Nice, cool little new indie game to come out from Thunderful. Okay, alright. It's supposed to be just trying out everything. I press all the buttons at the start. We tried out High on Life yesterday. Really, really fun game as well. Chop, shaky. Oh man, I love the art style. I love the little drawings. Holy hell, that brings me back to like Roald Dahl as well. Just that kind of messy goofiness. I like it. Whee! Alright, here we got a double jump. We got a dash. Okay. Let's see what else we got. My favorite thing to do is just press all the buttons at the start. I think it's a good way to kind of train your brain. What? I wonder what those got to do with the dirty paws. Seems like those are the bad guys. I love a lighthouse. I think we all want to eventually retire at a lighthouse. Oh, this is beautiful scrapbook. Okay. Ticket to get into an observer. Oh, I like that little transition. Cool. Night Orchard. Spark Collector. And then Sigrid Skagarat. Alright, it's me. I love using my spark net and doodling in this journal. Oh, Doris. It's Grandma. John. Iris. It's a mom and a grandpa. Never stopped missing her, even though I have so much memories of her. But the ones I do have, like writing on the back when I was too tired to walk or making stories. Oh. And then there's more characters to be revealed. Apparently Nintendo said they randomly update. I saw that! What was that about? 10 years later. What are they like? They think they're gonna put it up digitally or something? I don't know what they've been doing.
Give it a good whack. That should lead the power straight into your battery.
Alright.
It's like she
Bonk.
thinks I've never done this before.
It's a sneaky little tutorial. Sorry, Mr. Jellyfish.
Lighthouse done. Sparks, the fog is really close today.
There must be a reason. I'll take Anita and go investigate when we're done.
I thought you weren't gonna take her out before she's repainted.
Necessity knows no law.
Wow, you can really get some air there. Wow. Yeah, who knows how Nintendo do their thing. They're the strangest company I've ever met. Like, I'd say they have some of the most, rabid, fan base. Definitely passionate fan base. But refuse to acknowledge them. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's so cool. Whee! Hey, that's awesome. Nice. I love that. That's like Rayman's helicopter when he would slide down. Nice. It's a good bit of screen tearing going on. Let's hope when we get out into the open it'll get better. This is the native PS5 version, but sometimes that actually can be a detriment rather than a better thing, honestly. I've found some serious, some lacking PS5 ports, sadly. And I think it just basically comes down to there being just far too many platforms. Like, it's high time we got rid of the old generation.
Ones by the fountain.
High time. On average, if an indie game wants to hit up every platform, you're talking like double digits, almost double digits. If you're going to include iOS, Android, now Steam Deck. I know something like Steam Deck is just a mere, modification rather than a full-on port. But damn, you'd be surprised how much time goes into getting it just working right, That's why a lot of devs were getting their games working on Steam Deck before the Steam Deck launched, to have them ready and good to go. But not everybody has those kind of resources, so yeah, it's tough. Every bloody platform is probably like another 6 months to a year of development, porting, and just straight up bug fixing and that. Hey DBG, how's it going? Come back home next Monday. Nice, safe travels. Just sticking with the good old 3DS. Yeah, I feel you on that for sure. And then everything they've been doing with Smash as well. They just continue to be very brain dead when it comes to the online hemisphere, which is sad because I don't understand why they have to hold themselves back like that. And they're going to end up losing more than they'll ever gain. You'd swear like they were trying to hold on to a property being stolen or something. It's nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. And you see like the beauty of, you know, where we are with Evo and that, you know. How far that's taken esports and the fighting side of things. Alright, okay. I'm liking all this. I want to pick up everything. This is a brand new indie game called Wavetale. I think it launched on Stadia, but sadly Google Stadia is no more. It was a cloud. Most of you had asked the average person, they don't even know what Google Stadia was. They might have heard it in the past, and that's super sad because I think ideas like that are really great. But yeah, hopefully everybody who made a game or a platform for themselves on Google Stadia, let's hope they find their feet on other platforms very quickly, because I hate to see good devs disappear. It's not fair. And Google, let's be honest, Google just see that as a failed venture and move on while they just tear through, you know, employees and that. I hate that kind of stuff.
Okay, found the ones by the memorial. Hey, Grandma, why don't we have a stone for
The main focus of this is basically journey like sliding across the waves. That's the big traversal. Right now we just started it, but it really looks like something special once you get out there onto the waves. Some magical power. But yeah, now they just launched it there this week on all of the fucking platforms. Good for them. Last gen, new gen, Switch, Steam, you name it. Pretty much their full transition, I'd say, and exclusivity from Google Stadia. So I thought I would definitely get my hands on this one. Bring Linux game into the mainstream. True. Yeah. Well, see, Stadia, like most things that happen like that, it was probably just too early, you know. Because I played the xCloud, Xbox's version of cloud gaming, and it's really amazing. And, you know, Google Stadia was really cool. I just think it was too early, you know. That's all. I think you could say the same about the first iteration of VR, you know. Like, going back and looking at any of the first VR headsets, they're almost unplayable by today's standards, right? You know, you've got Quest 2, which is pretty much completely wireless. You're going to have PSVR 2, which will bring extremely impressive VR to, you know, console standards, right? With a hefty price tag, no doubt.
I know.
Well, yeah, I rather see these companies take those chances. Yeah, they're not always going to be great, but I think more than anything what happened with Google was Google Stadia was not the technology. I think that was there. Like, if you even talk to Proper, he'll tell you all about it too. Like, it was very impressive just to be able to click a game and play it, no downloading, no bullshit, once you had a good connection straight from a browser, you know. But the problem was their price model. Their price model, their advertising, stuff like that. Yeah. They never were great at that kind of stuff. You can definitely see where they invest a lot of money in one sense of things and then feck all in another. And it usually comes down to marketing. What's funny is, that's why I love indie games so much. Indie games, they use, you know, they use word of mouth. They do everything they can. They market off their own back. And they do a better job because most of these big marketing teams are bloated, useless, and very, very brain dead when it comes to just reading the room. Yeah, that's how I see most marketing. And horrendous at timing as well. Like, take for instance Sonic Frontiers over at Sega, launching a day before God of War Ragnarok. And I would argue God of War is the weaker game, but that's just me. That's a hot take. I think Sonic Frontiers is a banging game. So good. Oh damn, here comes the fog. Oh, yeah, I'm loving the little animated drawing. Oh wow. Stadia was a nightmare. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part too. Oh, is this our big bad? I see the new nice Wavetale. I like it as well instead of Fairy Tale. the new Witcher 3 next-gen upgrade. I'm actually going to play that on PS5 after this later on today. Here it's going through some issues on PC, which is unfortunate when they've had this much time, but it is done by a different porting studio. So yeah, you're not always going to, unfortunately, get great results that way. I think it's done by Saber Interactive, which did the Switch port, which is extremely impressive. Yeah, the resolution takes a massive hit, but to see something as big as Witcher 3 on Switch, yeah. The Switch, in its early life, the first, say, 3 years, became this incredible indie machine. It was a rejuvenation of indies that we haven't seen since the start of Xbox 360, if I'm being honest. When we had the live arcade, right? That was really cool. But now I don't see it as much. Nintendo are kind of just floating on by. I think they're secretly working on a Switch Pro, if I'm being honest. If Bayonetta 3, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and the new Pokemon prove anything, that we are in desperate need of them to move away from that old architecture when it comes to, you know, those kind of, you know, they built it off the back of very kind of a mobile, handheld thinking, you know. Ooh, no way! Is that how we ride on the water? We're using like our shadow, the shadow person? That's so clever. I wonder how that's gonna work. Oh, that's so cool. And they mimic our movement. Holy crap, that's such a genius idea. I like that. I love when games play with shadows like that. It harkens back to the old Peter Pan, you know, when his shadow would play with him and he'd just kind of poke him on the shoulder and that. Oh, that's so cleverly done. Look at that. I'm just looking at the shadow. Here we go. Nice. And so we begin the true beauty of Wavetale. Wow, the freedom. Damn. Wind Waker, eat your heart out. Oh, this is why. When I saw this is why I wanted to play it. Holy hell. Alright, let's get rid of these nasties. Hell no. Let's take back this island. I guess that's probably Grandma all there. That's probably our life bar. Save Grandma. Defeat the monsters. This is beautiful. I'm home not too long from the dentist. How'd it go? Dentists are always funky bunches. That's why I love Little Shop of Horrors taking the piss out of the fact that, you know, the dentists were kind of loving giving pain to people. Honestly, making games for Nintendo consoles is really fun, but unfortunately Nintendo is a dick. Yeah. Doesn't that suck? You want to get in on that magic.
You look all pale, girl.
Aww.
Oh, it's
That little shiver in the animation, I love that.
Is it Anita? Did she capsize?
Anita.
It's not the boat. Just come see.
Stay back, child. I'll give the harpoon.
No, it's not dangerous. It helped me save you.
Helped you?
Yeah.
Is it cold for you guys over here? It's so nasty here. We're reaching like minus 10 here. Probably until the weekend.
We need more sparks, Grandma. I can go get them.
Absolutely not.
Really nice to see full voice acting as well.
And technically, I'm not
Looking at you,
the
Pokemon.
owner, I'm just
Game Freak.
running.
Get with the fucking voice acting already. Super hard to get it right.
We don't have a choice.
Have it your way, girl. But don't get used to it.
Ah, okay, Grandma. I love it. Like I was just saying, like how much have we all detest like the water zones in games, you know, no matter how perfect a game is, your Ocarina of Times and that. We all hate the water sections. And this has decided to put its own spin on it and give us full freedom, full traversal, and really put back the beauty in the water. As someone who has a abnormal fear of you know, deep water and drowning and that, it's always nice to experience it at least through video games where I can have that sense of freedom without the irrational fear, you know. It's hard to fucking do that. I could say the same for a lot of people with like how obsessed video games and giant spiders are. Holy God. I mean, I've played my fair share of games over the last 30 odd years, and let me tell you, I think there's probably like close to 80 or 90% of video games having some form of a spider. La, 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 la. So I'm guessing we're gonna go from place to place, slowly freeing it from this ooze. Yeah, by the Ferris wheel, by the clock tower, by the crane. Cool, so we've already got that kind of freedom, and we're barely 20 minutes into the game, including my nonsense. Hey, to surf faster? Cool! Oh, wow. Was that like... It's a little... Oh, there's fish swimming with us. Oh, that's cool. See what I was saying? It has that journey freedom, and they jump in the air when you jump. It's like those flying fish. Wow. Now that is a sense of freedom. Holy hell. We're taking back the seas. Only -4. Nice, nice. You're probably used to it over there too, huh?
There's a bunch of sparklings over here.
Well, you just pick them up. Okay. Oh, sticklebacks. Pull yourself up to hard to reach places. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, see this? I like that. They went for the little hand-drawn icons in the game. I like that. That adds such a personal little touch to it. Love games with my... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Oh my god, -27. That's on another level. Jesus. Are we gonna get to ride the Ferris wheel? This game also has like FOV sliders and a whole host of accessibility options, which is very impressive for an indie game. I was happy to see that. I guess we're climbing this thing. 37 degrees. Was that minus or just it went to up to 30? Jesus. What is going on in the world? How are we gonna do this? Guess we're gonna have to grapple our butts up. Alley-oop. Nice. And jump. Oh my god, they've nailed it. Why can't AAA games get that right? That was so simple. Gives you a cheeky little bounce when you jump, and that's all you need. Oh my god. Wow. That is so fucking nice and responsive. Good lord. And I see the amount of nonsensical jumping you do in God of War Ragnarok. Because they don't actually have a jump button. This is nice. Guess I freed this place. Let's go! Whee! Oh, that's cool. Oh, look, you can kind of swim with them.
All done on your end, Sid?
Not quite, so don't buy green bananas.
What's that? Bananas? Why
Green bananas?
It means we shouldn't plan too far ahead.
Do you
I never heard of that one. I heard like don't count your chickens, but
Something I heard
don't.
Dave say once.
Yeah, don't buy green bananas.
What's the matter with you? Rambling about fruit. Are you quite
What's the
all
matter
right?
with you? I'm liking this music.
Get this mess we're in straightened out before
That's where we
you get
started.
there.
Cool. You can just stop whenever you want and not sink. Oh my god, the freedom. Nice. Yeah, there was a slider for ambient music, and yes, please, thank you. I think games that don't have some kind of ambience can get a bit too boring, you know. With Dark Souls, they use it to amp up the desolation, just having literally no music at all outside of you know, boss music and that. And it works. It really, really works. But as more of the games went on, I found myself going, I'm starting to get bored. But you know, you're exploring, you're loving it. But in terms of for your ears, there's more of a boredom for the ears, not for the eyes, not for the fingers. It was a hell of a workout. Hello, Asta. It's the most mother floundering intense. Wow, mother flounder. Although I thought someone in the water, but I figured it was just part of whatever it was I saw it there. It's a bit of an unusual means of travel, I suppose. Well, I'm a surfer myself, or at least understand the freedom of the waves. Yes. I like that strange little hat you got going on. Is it meant to be like a swimmer's cap or something? Yeah, it is. Cool. You're looking for sparks. I saw a juicy one climb the tower before the wave hit. You should be able to snatch it. Just find something to grapple up. Give yourself a lift. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Oh, wow. That feels amazing. Dude, I can't get over how simple the grapple is. It just propels you. You feel lighter than air. Yeah, that's really nice. We'll see where the combat goes from here. Will there be combat out in the ocean? This really is just the first task we've got, so props to them for getting it right. The story will probably be a little on the wholesome side. But you know what? Sometimes you need a little bit of wholesome. It's all doom and gloom. Let's see. So I think we're done here too. Nice. Maybe we'll come back here. Whee! So now we're looking for the crane. The crane in Spain falls mainly Insane. Got a little compass up the top. It's simple. It works. It doesn't detract from the beauty going on. I like it. All these games have definitely kind of taken a small little page from, you know, Journey and things like that. I don't think that's a bad comparison. Just once you nail that sense of freedom and relaxation and beauty, you know, it's very aesthetically pleasing. But they're very calming games too. I love that. Yeah, Concrete Genie was really special as well. That one was about, you know, a little story, coming of age story of a kid who was being bullied, but he was able to awaken these lovable little monsters in graffiti, you know. And then Sea of Solitude. Oh, what a beautifully heart-wrenching tale. So incredible. So yeah, check out all these kind of games if you're into your indies. Your indies. Support the indies. I try and support them as much as I can. Because they're the ones that, you know, keep the passion alive and will probably eventually take over, and they already are, let's be honest, from the AA model that we used to have. Oh, I thought I could hit that. I almost did. I think it's possible. I just have to time my jump a little bit better. Maybe right on the crest of a wave and make sure and hold down the X button for the high jump, and then there you go. There you go. That was simple. I just whiffed it the first time. Nice. These are just little optional areas to hang out with. Let's see. So that must be the crane. Oh no, this is the crane over here. I see you. Nice. Yeah, it looks like you can attack on the water, and there seems to be some kind of way of aiming the net as well. So we'll figure that out later. I'm not really sure. But she's still able to move while she's doing that, so looks like it's a momentum-based attack. Let's see where this goes. I love the little flying fish. Now, here's the thing, like, I am like eternally fascinated with the deep sea and everything we've still to learn. But my god, am I afraid to go down there myself, so I'm definitely more of a fascination from the outside. I think it can be just as fascinating as space in a way. And it's a little closer to home. Spark cables, huh? Okay. We can hit this, maybe? And the spark cables go over here. Alright, and I gotta make my way up here. Nice, nice. Send power onwards. Lovely. Nice. Come here, yellow sparks. Oh, everything's pretty much just one hit kill for the most part. For now, we'll see where that goes. I'm not sure if there's bosses or anything. I just saw the initial trailer and was blown away. The glide over. Yeah, the glide feels good too. A lot of games kind of unironically get the fucking glide wrong, where you're losing way too much momentum. Now that's a great glide. Holy hell.
I think I have what we need. Now
Then other games get the glide broken, where you can kind of cancel it, animation cancel it, and then just keep getting further and further. Alright, fill up this spark tank. Let's go. I love the way you can just dive down there. Interesting to see where this kind of shadowy mermaid thing will go. For now, they're definitely our connection to the underwater world. But I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, it's so pretty. Holy hell. Yeah, Thunderful, like, you know, as the developer goes, they're just called Thunderful Development and Thunderful Studios, you know. But I think it's a whole mix of different studios that have come together. Because they're really churning out some fantastic indie games. There's even another new one out called, I think it's called Toggies, Togges. That's one I want to play as well. And it's basically got the premise of Mario Galaxy, but you're playing as these little toggies, these little boxes that kind of expand almost like a centipede, and that's how you get around. It's really interesting. So it's got, you know, 3D Mario Galaxy going on, mixed with a little bit of you know, you are the box puzzle almost, if that makes any sense. So are we heading up to the top here to power this up? Cool. So yeah, I'll try that one as well. I just can't believe how incredible they've been with putting out these awesome little experiences. So would I just hit this or talk to Grandma? Fill up the spark tank. Ah, just give it a smack-a-do. Hey, and we just removed a lot of the fog just like that. Nice. What's this kind of compass up top? Okay. That's the lighthouse. Fog and lighthouse. I see the motif they got going. Hey, Troy. Hello, hello. How's it going, dude? Looks like we pushed the gloom away from the plaza, but not much further. We'll need more power to free the rest of the islands. Okay. Playing a new indie game today called Wavetale. Super, super beautiful. Nice little palette cleanser from everything. I know you said you got to play some of the Witcher 3's new update. I'm going to try that later. Hopefully it's good. You were saying it was pretty nice on PS5. Now, little did we know that we just heard today that the PC version is under horrendous strain, which is unfortunate. Same with the Steam Deck version. A lot of people having a lot of huge frame dips, freezes. Yeah, just all manner of nastiness. That's unfortunate for them, but the console update seems to be completely fine, so we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes. It just sucks that they spent all this time getting that port out. Look how good the glide is. My god, you can like really just chill up there for as long as you want. Holy hell, I'm barely losing any momentum at all. Wow. Cool. The little boat over there. Yeah, so what really got me into this game when I saw the trailer was the water traversal. As soon as you get out there, just the speed, the freedom, it was very Journey-esque, you know. You change the sand for the water, and I love it. And the way they ham up the ambient music while you're out here is just inspired. Oh my god, what a treat. Now this did come out in Google Stadia, but it just released on everything on the 12th of December, just gone by there. So yeah, there's no excuse if you're looking for a lovely new indie game. Charge Jump, yeah. A nice little palette cleanser. This is how I feel about indie games. They're just so fucking nice. And a great way, like if you're playing a lot of shooters back to back, or just a lot of, you know, photorealistic kind of grimy games, and you're finding yourself getting burnt down on them, which is understandable. An indie game really is great just to refresh all that, you know, refresh your love of playing games. So you'll always see me try my best to support as many of them as I can. They're not all gonna be winners for sure, but you never know, you might find your new favorite game. I have realistically put more hours into indie games than I have AAA games. Things like Don't Starve, I must have put 1,000 hours into Don't Starve. Well, back then I was playing a lot of Minecraft on Xbox 360, but there was something missing, you know. I'm not that creative of a person, so there was something missing, and I had found it. I was missing that, like, at the time it was very early Minecraft, so there wasn't anything like Ender Dragons or Nether or anything like that. And I found Don't Starve, and Don't Starve was brutal back then, you know. If you even remotely let it get nighttime and dark, you were just insta-killed. So it was yeah, very, very tough. But they still support Don't Starve to this day. And people be sleeping on it. Don't Starve Together, Don't Starve Shipwrecked. And that's like almost 10 years now. I think next year it'll be celebrating 10 years, which is pretty impressive. So yeah, and I tried High on Life yesterday, and really blown away with that. And that's the new game from the Rick and Morty creator. Really cool, first-person comedy shooter. Really clever, lots of little meta jokes about game development and all that. So I enjoy that one a lot. Actually really funny, and I don't laugh very often in video games, trust me. And I did get a couple of laughs on me, I can't lie, especially the start. You had this guy, I won't even say any more than that actually, because you know how these jokes, they're kind of self-serving, you know. It's better to experience it yourself rather than hear it from someone else. I like the way it actually does brighten up the whole world when I hit some of those dark blobs, those grimy blobs. Let's see what's up here. Look at the way she runs. I'm a massive fan of Studio Ghibli, and a lot of animation studios around the world. We have a great one here in Ireland called Cartoon Saloon, and they put out some fantastic movies, including the Book of Kells and Song of the Sea. All of them pretty much based on Irish folklore, like the Selkie, which is an old tale of Irish people turning into seals, with some magic, and the fays, the fairies. Yeah, we've got a lot of old folklore in Ireland. You can believe as much as you want, or is it all just bedtime stories? Who knows? Let's keep going. We've had a lot of these style games recently, for sure. I would call them kind of momentum-based games. And
Grandma, it's harmless.
to me, these kind of games really prove why 60 frames is not only important, it's almost...
Mom in that gloom?
It almost can't be done right without it. You know, these kind of games that are... If they weren't in 60 frames, you wouldn't get that feeling. You wouldn't get that rush, you know? I look at games like The Endless as well. That one looks amazing. I haven't played that yet, but I think that one's like 120 frames or something. It's wild. Alright, let's switch fingers there, make it a bit easier on myself so we can keep sprinting while we get these little sparks. These little jellyfish. I love that dive. Whee! Oh my god, so you can charge jump while diving? Holy moly, at the speed of us! I didn't know I could do that. So you can get extra lift by charge jumping while diving. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? But it's me we're talking about. Oh, we got some serious speed and momentum there. Wow. Oh my god, the speed! The speed! I have a need for speed! Let's see if we can get really high here. Nice. I'm liking the instruments they're using. Holy moly! Dude, I can't keep up. What did she say? The mother of Fox.
The flying barge.
The flying barge.
Trump card during the war.
The dirty paws. We have to see what these dirty paws are. Are they pirates? Who knows? I'm loving these little bits of debris they've used. Really pushes the speed forward, and you can tell now they're having fun with the little design they've got going on. The camera can't keep up though. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Isn't that always the way? Nice, 69 of them, lovely. This is very pleasant. Holy hell! I'm guessing we're on to the next area. Wipe out! Oh, we got some big skyscrapers. The plaza. The plaza. Alright, Grandma, did you make it here? I like the way she's like, get on the boat. I'm like, no, we're faster like this. Yeah. Who's this guy? What up, dude? Rolling Rapids, where is everyone? Garden swept away by the gruesome gloom. It took your power too? It did, I'm trying to fix it, but it won't work. Can't even enter the towers, they're all locked up. How come everyone left in the world of incompetent fools? Damn, Grandma, you savage. Siggy, see if you can find some sparks around the area. I'll work some wire magic, see if we can power up the towers. Alright, how many do we need? We need the big sparks. Okay, so these little sparklings are not quite good enough. Oh, hell yes. What did you get up to yesterday? Nice. How do you guys celebrate Christmas and that over there? Or do yous? Sorry, I'm not trying to hit you. Sorry, buddy. Alright, off we go. Whee! I love the way the fish swim with you. I love it. Damn, the speed! I didn't even need to use the R1 to get up there. I got that much momentum. Holy hell, I think this could be fun like for speed running too, I think. Hello there, Yuko. Did you see my brother Terry anywhere? On the way to get some string to make fishing nets. I heard a scream through the gloom, so I'm worried. Could you please help him get fighting for me? Of course I will. See, watch. See, it's kind of a little bit gloomy. Then you hit this, and it's like someone turned the saturation up. It's clever, very clever. Nice. Here I am sitting here playing some games with a blanket around me because it's that bloody cold, and I got a cozy game with me. I couldn't ask for more on this happy hump day. Bonk. Up we go. Oh wow, that feels so good. Talk about nailing a grapple hook. It just works. And the little momentum on the jump afterwards. Damn. God, I wish more games would take a page out of a game like this. Whee! Oh, I didn't quite hit it. I got too greedy for my little spark jellyfish. That's on me. Yeah, you can... Wow. Wow, okay, yeah. You can just continue... push that momentum forward and forward and forward. I like that you can still sprint too. Whee! Okay. Oh! I overshot it. I overshot it. What'd you do? I wonder, can you use the jellyfish to propel yourself up too? That'd be nice. Oh wow, can you really grab that from here? Holy moly! What a shortcut! By the gods, thank you for that. Dude, the speed, you see I could have almost made the this platform over here, but I just kinda I'm trying to slow my roll a little bit because I'm getting too. Oh, see, I could have tried to hit that too. See, I'm telling you, this kind of game, they want you to feel the momentum, not feel aggravated. And I appreciate that, because I'm stupid. Thank you. Elevator going up. Cheers. Cheers, big ass. What's that game I played recently as well? Omni. That was really nice too. You played as this little wizard boy. That was nice as well. I'm really loving these kind of momentum-based games. Talk about feeling the speed. The speed! Solar Ash is another one as well. Just support those indie games out there. And trust me, like, games are cheaper than they ever were. With more sales, more subscription service, more everything. Like, it's all out there for you. Take a chance on a game, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Guess we just hop up here, do we? Yep. Nice. Nice little bit of light combat. She does have a health bar. We did take a hit, so it is there. We may see a boss fight. We'll see. I don't know. You know me and bosses. Travol's Shadow Scouting Workshop. Okay, learn about our mystical neighbors. Ooh, I wonder, can we go down there? Mystical neighbors. Something got to do with an underwater tribe or society or something. Mostly eat seafood, ham, potato salad. Nice. Since it's summer, yeah, you guys are on the reverse. Yeah. Nice. Is that Terry? Hey, Terry. Oh, Terry. Oh, Lord, Terry. Where you been? Yeah, thanks for getting me out of that mess. Me and my brother Juku went out, fight some string for fishing nest. Saw something out in the water. Oh. Okay. You see it too, that monster? I'm gonna catch it. Oh, I hope it's not the monster that we're actually using. Really enjoying the music. That's cool. Seafood. Hell yeah. Do you guys bother with like Christmas trees or anything like that? Are you the one making all the noise up here? Looks like they self-destruct after a while, so... What's this? Yarn, huh? Or string? Find some string, okay. Whenever I see it all balled up like that, I think yarn. Yarn! Come here, you little shite. This for shortcuts? Maybe. I think I gotta get power to it first. But I'll keep whacking away at it anyway, because that's what I do. First you don't succeed, try again. Then you find yourself smacking right into a brick wall. Alright. There you go. Okay. Whee! That does that. That does that. Then we got the elevator. Let's not miss our ride. Boop. Lovely. Oh man, this one is a treat to play. Holy hell. And we can get the other piece of string and the spark up here all at the same time. Lovely. Alright. Did we miss any other sparks around? No. I'm guessing the little paper clip is not meant to be clippy. It's meant to be side quests. Thanks for your help. When the history books mention Juko and me saving the city, I'll make sure they also mention your contribution. Ah, thank you. Did you perhaps see Asta on your way here? She surfs around the whole of Strandville. I did. I did see her. Hasta la vista. Nice. You guys probably have some of the best seafood out there. We do okay here as well in Ireland, mostly around the coast, which makes sense. Obviously, it keeps it fresh. We do pretty good. Some of the stuff we're not so known for, we actually it's really nice as well, you know. So some of the bigger seafood. I always say like the seafood only gets better and better the closer to the coast you get, because it has less time to travel, you know. So you're getting it fresher and fresher and fresher. Yummy, and it's super important. The real fresh stuff, you know, like fish and that has literally no scent to it whatsoever. I love good meaty fish. Alright, I was just gonna look around for a boat. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god, my brain. My freaking brain. That's so funny. I was just gonna look for a boat. What am I like? I don't need no boat. We are the boat. We're the surfer.
Some kind of sea creature?
The shadow.
When I was a kid, I always wanted a pet. I tried keeping an eel in a barrel once.
Eel!
Grandma right out of her socks. She was all like, eels are no pets, eels are meals.
Eels are meals. What about eels on wheels on meals? Dude, shout out to all the delivery people around this time of year. Like, I've got a lot of my gifts and stuff for people through Amazon and others, AliExpress and all that. And these guys are just working around the clock. I gotta give them a little tip because they really are just... It's madness. Madness. Even over here we have like silly import charges thanks to Brexit and all that. But there's ways around it, that's all I'll say. I know that these poor delivery men are not compensated enough. New journal entry. Grandma says there's a waste of using metal to keep papers together. Found so many uses for these little clips, including unlocking my door from the outside. Oh my god. Grandma, the little locksmith, huh? Next she'll be stealing stuff from the bank. Bank heist. Anything else over here? Boom. Ice cream here called Golden Gay Time. Wow, that's interesting. What? Let me think. Is it like honeycomb maybe? I can't think even what the flavor is. Nice. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. When you first mentioned it, I just thought that's what you were up to. You're like, I just had a golden gay time. Wasn't long before the gay just meant happy. But now we have repurposed many words. You find yourself questioning every word you say because it might actually end up being related to something else. What you gonna do? Man, I really like that glide. Hey, don't leave without me. Oh, I almost got it. Oh, ooh, nice little shine on that. Nice. Oh dear. My mom's just getting a little bit older now, and she's never liked escalators. You know, the little stepping lifts. She hates those. And every time she gets on one, she's like, she'll block out everybody. She'll take like a good minute to get on one, just to get the right step. And I ask her, I'm like, did you fall? Did something happen that has you so squeamish around escalator? And she's like, no, it's all good. She's funny. I secretly think she might have, you know, fell or been yanked or something. I don't know. She won't tell me. Because she's so, you know, we kind of make a little joke about it. It's like, oh, she's probably still up there, you know. But, yeah, it's funny. Waiting for them, huh? Having to wait for them. When I was a kid, you know, you feel immortal when you're a kid. No fear whatsoever. And I was always that gobshite running up the down escalator. And I've seen a good few of those little shorts and TikToks of cats going up escalators on the down escalator and just kind of just hanging out there, not really going anywhere. Almost like they're on a treadmill. Yay! There's your health bar right there. I think it's when you get closer to the gloom, it sucks the color out. Watch. Yeah, it does. Everything goes a cool shade of purple and violet, and yeah, that's a clever little mechanic. I like when games mess with shadows and color and all that. It's the things we take for granted in games, and then when it's used like that, it makes everything seem new again. Were you guys happy with the PS Plus games for this month? I used to get all 3 Mass Effects, like, holy hell. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Any EA game, that's what's going to happen. They've now become, you know, most profit as quick as possible company, which is eventually going to lead to their destruction. They don't hold any value in any, you know, obviously FIFA, but you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about long-term. Nothing of EA's will ever be rare or become long-lasting. It's just EA. But it makes sense. That's why I definitely, in terms of EA, if you're not picking up a game in the first month, it'll end up in some Oh, that's cool. If you mess up, that's cool. Yeah, it'll end up in some subscription service somewhere. Nice. Alright, I kept trying to jump that. It wasn't a jump, I was meant to glide. Stupid cyber. Stupid cyber says, stop falling off. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I gotta get rid of all the grime. The grimes. Do you notice how these like fairly, you know, high celebrity couples or whatever, as soon as they split up, the lads are just losing their marbles. You got Elon Musk and Grimes, like he's gone off the deep end. Pamphlet about the new and revolutionary energy source. Sparks aren't new, but they were. The dandelion plant really made Strandville a success story. And then you got obviously Kim and Kanye. So it begs the question: were these guys always off the deep end, or is it just a matter of not dealing with a breakup properly? I don't know. There's one thing for sure: both of those idiots need to get the fuck off the internet as soon as possible, because they're literally, it's like car crash TV. They're both on a race to the bottom. There you go. Take your time. Cool. Oh no. Now seems like a lot of power is being redirected to the old rig field. Oh well, yes, the mayor, he went there and the paws were just spotted. I haven't heard from him since the gloom closed us in. Mayor Clout, huh? No choice but to following his footsteps. Let's go. Honeycomb, I was right. Hey. I was thinking that's where the golden came in. It's not that far of a stretch, right? Chocolate with butterscotch biscuit crumbs. Holy moly. Now that is some damn good ice cream right there. So it's quite hot there right now, damn. Lucky. If there's one thing the Irish and English and all that are good at, we'll complain about weather. I'm guessing this is Mayor Clout. Damn, he's quite foreboding. Do-do-do-do.
Who's that huge stone guy?
That guy
Oh,
is
no.
Dr. Thelonious.
Thelonious.
I hope I've taught you well enough to know about him.
Thelonious always makes me think of Children of Men.
And it's
Great
useless,
movie.
mind you.
One of the all-time great movies. Plaza skyscrapers used to mark Strandville city centre. One that was a bank, a place for storing your paper. Yeah, this place at one time was not flooded.
Fishing village into a metropolis.
How sad that his
I don't know
life's
what the
working it
extra
out like
premium
this.
deluxe games yet. Yeah, I just seen them announced. If I'm being honest, none of them really jumped out at me great. It was like Mortal Shell, which is a great game in its own right, but I've seen it come down as low as a tenner. Then I saw, was it Yakuza? Actually, that they might not be the new ones, are they? No, the PlayStation account doesn't have it's not verified. Rod. Damn, you can never find what you're looking for. Too many PlayStation accounts, not enough information. It's hard to even find the games now. You have to pretty much search by catalog, right? Yeah, Far Cry 5, really odd one to put on there. It's old as muck, but a great game. WWE 2K2022. Let's see, what else? Shadow of War, Mordor, Mortal Shell, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Evil Genius 2. Yeah. So I think most of the Yakuza games are up there now. Far Cry New Dawn as well, which I argue is just as good. Far Cry Primal as well. Judgment. Yeah, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War. Pedestrian as well, great little indie game. Adventure Time, Pirates of the Incredon, or whatever the hell that. Yeah. Pillars of Eternity 2. Deadfire. Hell yeah, that's great. Worms. Escapist. And for the premium, Ridge Racer 2. Heavenly Sword. Once again, re-releasing games that were already on PS Now and calling them new releases. Thank you, Sony. Heavenly Sword was on PS Now from the get-go. That was one of the poster games for PS Now. Fantastic game made by Ninja Theory, their first game. who would go on to make, you know, Enslaved Odyssey to the West, Hellblade. Really fantastic developer. Deserves way more love out there. But it seems once you become affiliated with Xbox, you've got all these weird little Sony fanboys that have a conniption. Start freaking out. My poor little games are not on my console anymore. Like just recently that High on Life game came out. And it's really good. And they're like, I don't care about it. It's shite. I gotta wait till it comes out on my console. That's all just nonsense. We know how we feel about exclusives. They're fucking worthless. Oh dear. Just for whatever reason, this place has horrendous screen turn. Just in this area. That's unfortunate. I'm Sigrid, Doris's daughter. Doris! Haven't seen her in a long time. What's she been up for the last 15 years? She's been keeping busy. Am I wrong in assuming you came here without the help of a boat? Most peculiar. I'm not going to ask about it since it's none of my business. Maybe you could help me. I was looking for some things for my son when the gloom hit. He's busy working the spark transmitter. Are you like a Boy Scout or something? Somebody collect 4 hammers. Alright, I'll find your hammers. Alright, Mr. Nelson. Hey, Mr. Nelson. Ha ha. You related to Nelson? Damn, I'm gonna play 2K20. Yeah, it's free. I haven't played a wrestling game in years. Nice. I'm nearly sure they've started to become much better. I might play Ben 10 if it has a platinum. Yeah. Some of those, same with the Lego games. You're like, fuck it, I'll do it for the platinum. They end up being good little games, you know? Little time wasters. In a good way. Have you checked your PlayStation recap yet? They actually all popped off a little early between Spotify, Twitch, and PlayStation. I thought they would usually wait till end of year. You're like 17 days. That's 2 weeks, my dude. That's 2 weeks that people probably would have used to get more platinums and stuff. It's unfortunate. I have noticed this more and more about PlayStation 5 ports of games. You end up with that fantastic native resolution and frame rate, but at the risk of some horrendous pop-in, screen turn, lots of little finicky things. Most of it seems to boil down to not having things like VSync and that, you know, which I think more consoles badly, desperately need. And then obviously VRR as well as Super Portal. This one could do with that. The variable refresh rate. I'm enjoying this one. It's not deterring from the fun, but I will say it as it is too, you know. Let's go back. These lovely trumpets and violins and hell yeah. Let's look out for that last hammer. Might just because this skyscraper is a little bit higher up. Nice. Got your hammers. Let me see, is there an option to mess with? There is a lot of great options, so maybe something might help. Gain? Oh, Jesus. Toggle all that. I wonder if that helps. Toggle glide. Instead of holding it. Infinite lives. Time freeze to aim. See? Lots of great little choices. Nothing about advanced settings. Pre-customization. Oh, that's cool. And audio. Yeah, nothing really about VSync or anything like that. But nice to have FOV. I wonder what FOV effects mean. Who knows? That doesn't change anything. Maybe that means like when you kind of get that fishbowl effect that can happen. Sheesh! No, no. That was close. I got way too greedy at the end there. I should have just stayed on the platform. Walk this way. Talk this way. See? Just me making it harder than it has to be. Cool. That is so cool. Find the Sparkcaster. Let's go, Sigrid. What is this, big boy? He's a pissed off bull. You good, bro? Oh, he took a lot more. The guardian of that fair bridge. Yeah, we also finished off Scorn yesterday. Very unique game. Nothing quite like it out there. Extremely gory. Just, yeah. Right up my alley. I also want to finish off a Plague Tale Requiem before the holidays. Just to kind of, you know. Looks like we have to activate something here. This one, I think we have to fall down here. Ah, cool. Nice. Nice. Ben 10 power trip. Hey Bernie, how you doing? Hello. That's a cool emote. It has an easy plat, just look. Nice. There you go. Dude, you must be on your way. Would you say you've done 50 plats this year? Or 50 plats total? I think I checked mine. I said I only got 2 plats. I felt like closer to 4. But I'm thinking maybe if you had started playing the game the year before and then come back, it might be like something like that, you know? Ooh, dirty paws. They sure don't look friendly. Grandma used to tell me they'd come get me if I didn't behave. Adults are weird sometimes. Just there. Speaking of platinums and all that, let's have a look at some of the trophies for Wavetale. So we got 15 over here, so 14 in the platinum. Yeah, there you go. Wow, there you go. Hint, hint, Troy. Hint, hint. Collect all the trophies. So we got lots of little challenges here. Leave night archers. Stop drilling. Save sleepy triplets. Okay, meet Shadow Hunter. Nice. We got a hidden trophy. Let's have a look. Might not be too spoilery, but careful if it is. You're all of Bane's puns. Okay. No, that's not really spoilery. It's more like something not to miss, huh? Nice. Well, say less. This is probably a nice platinum for me too. I think the easiest platinums by far last couple of years have been Insomniac games. Practically play themselves. Oh, hello there. Are you a person? Oh, dear. Cough, cough. Patricia, Lucas, my family, they're right here. I'm sure they are. I heard the dirty paws are back. We need to defend ourselves. To get my axe to protect us looks like it's impossible to get it from me now. Oceans have lost so much already, and Cloud says my contribution. Okay. Alright. Your contribution. I'll look for your axe. Jack's axe. Okay. Jack's axe, sacks and cracks. Guess we gotta climb all the way back up. That's alright. Any plans for today, Bernie? I might try and get a little Fortnite in later. Oh, I didn't see this. They make it so simple and beautiful. And I miss the simple and beautiful. Because I are stupid. I am Weasel. There's your axe, my bud. Alright, we're gonna go all the way back down. Whee! Oh my lord, that was fun. That's fun, I cannot tell a lie. Hey, you found my axe, thank you. Yes, I feel terrible that you should need to help a grown man with me. Tisha always knew what to do. I feel so lost without her and the boy. I just want to go back to how it was before everything sank. I'll do my best. Thanks for the reward. What's in here? Is this a shortcut? We should bring him back his stuff, huh? I feel bad. Whoopsh. This is Wavetale, Bernie, brand new indie game. Whee! It just released on consoles, on everything, and it's super fun. If you couldn't tell already. It really revolutionized the idea of, that skid the whole way, of water traversal. As you can see, it's closer to like Journey. 4 hammers you have there? Horse, we're sure happy. It's lucky it's more practical than me. However, if you need any advice on off financial investments, I'm your guy. Thank you. Don't call me guy, sir. Alright, guess we're going back up there. Sheesh. The story is we are on these lovable little islands with our main character here, Sigrid. We're trying to take it back from the nasty, dirty paws. But yeah, we're using a shadow person. If you can see her shadow, it's actually like a cool mermaid person. And they're helping us. And we're using that shadow, that reflection, to walk on water. It's not just something she was born with. How cool is that? We have the full freedom to go around, very Wind Waker journey style. We can hold the jump button, and the traversal just feels absolutely amazing. The sheer amount of freedom, it's not punishing at all. It's just lovely. So I am loving this one. It's made by Thunderful, who made a whole host of great indie games that you might have heard me mention and play over the years. Definitely a great indie developer to watch. Yoink! I can't help myself when I see a little lonesome guy like that. I have to go and get it. Alley-oop! There is some combat. Not sure if there's bosses or anything, but some of those trophies we saw did mention something about challenges. So you never know. Can we get up there? Yes. Not quite get up there, but we can grab the jellyfish. That's kind of the point, right? Jellyfish! Did you know you have to fish those jellyfish in Fortnite, Brandon? Did you know that? So do you think that they might end up putting SpongeBob in there? But they're gonna have Geralt. I just unlocked the Doom guy. I think Isaac Clarke from Dead Space is coming soon as well. Alright, let's get our butt cheeks back up there. Pronto! God, that's so cool. It feels just so rewarding. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, when it comes to the screen tearing, that's just a little something that they can fix with an update. No doubt it is a PS5 issue with the VRR, the variable refresh rate, which is something that has been haunting the PS5 for a long time. Now, they have recently, within the last, couple of months, implemented it, which is good, but you're not really going to see the benefits of it unless you have an appropriate monitor or TV with VRR on it as well. Even though it sounds like VR, virtual reality, it's nothing got to do with that. It means variable refresh rate. All it is it's got to do with whenever there's a fluctuating refresh rate or frame rate, that it's able to compensate from the frames that are trying to catch up, which causes that screen tearing. Usually most screen tearing will happen at the top quarter of your screen when that frame is trying to catch up and it's a little delayed. We're talking like milliseconds, but it can be distracting, Well, yeah, we live in a world where I think we're all super sensitive to things like 4K and 60 and your refresh rates and anything that, we've kind of become accustomed to being very sensitive about these things, so we can be very critical of them too, which I suppose is right in a way. You want that performance, but no matter how good these consoles get, I will never get to the point of expecting as much customizable options as you get on PC. We're getting closer to it, no doubt, and it would be nice, but yeah, I mean, these consoles are all glorified PCs anyway, especially this generation and the last generation. They're on the same architecture of PCs, but still, there's a big difference between the two, and there always will be. We'll never have the true option of going in and fiddling with things. I mean, even now when we have the difference between performance and quality mode or performance RT, like, it's still really nice, but these are presets, It's as much as when you're on PC going from low, medium, and high, but we'll never have the customization that you have on PC. Like, we won't be able to go into our shadows and our textures and all that. We won't have that kind of... I don't think we ever will. The closest thing we'll get to that, and which we have now, is FOV sliders and motion blur, and then chromatic aberration, things like that. The little tiny details. I think when it comes to individual texture work, I don't think we could handle that on a console side, because it would require us to keep restarting the game. I think that's something they definitely don't want you to have to do on console. In fact, like anything like a crash or needing a game to restart on console, I would see that as a backstep, because we are already trying to get away from all that. I mean, there was a time when games would crash, and it would crash the console because the OS was baked into the entirety of the console. Nowadays, everything is an app. The fucking consoles themselves are almost apps. So when they crash, and by God do they crash, it just crashes the app, you know? I mean, it's obviously better, but in a way it has led to, I don't want to say lazier development, but I definitely feel as though they're like, oh, it's kind of okay if it crashes because it doesn't crash the console. But back then, if your game was crashing a console, you had failed, you know? This could even cause like red rings of deaths or the yellow light of death, as it was called on PS3. You couldn't do it. You could not allow that to happen. That was a failure of game development if you would allow that to happen. So it very rarely did happen. I mean, it still did, but not to today's standards. Today's standards, I'd say every second game is liable to crash, or every game is liable to crash. Back then, it was just a couple of notorious bangers. We're like, oh fuck. But yeah, so it's interesting to see how far game development has come and how far it still has to go, which is good. It's all a learning process. I can't believe animals this big exist. It must have been 3 times as tall as Mayor Clout. Is Mayor Clout like huge or something? The tallest person in all the land. How do we free these poor little guys? Oh, that's how. I couldn't break the other one. Cordelia, Roaring Rapids, where am I? Who are you? I'm Sigrid, and you are?
Oh.
Mrs. Clout at your service. Clout like the mayor? Yes, that's correct, darling. He's my precious little boy. Jeez, how old are you then? You must know this place then. I'm looking for someone called Sparkcaster. I needed to get to the rig field. Really? You'll save him from the gloom? If we can make it to the rig field, yeah. Well, this is your caster right here. Reminds me of remnants of the war, you know. He used to protect us from the paws. Please find my son. He went out there to protect his people. Okay, missus. You look like a little old witch. In a good way. It's okay. We gotta find that guy to hear all of his puns. What was his name? Blaine? We gotta find that guy. Activate the Sparkcaster. Seems like one of those floodlights. Cool. Holy hell. Gigantosaurus the game. Adventure Time Pirates. Yeah, that's gonna be my PS Plus plats. Nice. See, if that's one thing you can think of, you know, getting from PS Plus, then hell yeah. And you do get a certain level of enjoyment out of some of them, right? Not all of them are gonna be, you know, nice platinum. Some of them you end up getting yourself in. You kind of what do they say? You bite off more than you can chew with some of them, and you're like, oh well, I'm like a couple of trophies in now. Might as well go for it. There used to be a time when if you started a game but didn't earn any trophies, you couldn't hide it or get rid of it. It was always a sore on your library. Well, it was for me anyway. But things are better now. For me, it was Xbox achievements. I very foolishly got into that rat race, not realizing it doesn't hold any significance. Either does PS trophies, but I find the leveling, the trophy aspect, the grading system, you know, with all the trophies, I find that far more aesthetically pleasing and rewarding than the blatant just plop of the number of the achievements. That's just me. Even after getting over 200,000 achievement score, which would be the equivalent of 200 platinums. That's how it works. It's 1,000 points per game usually.
Quick, let's get going.
I'll catch up to you. Oh, and I met the mayor's mother.
Cordelia?
Yes.
She and her husband ran the Dandelion. Worked closely with them for years.
Let's see if we can find... I did actually miss one of the NPCs in the cage. I didn't know you just bopped the cage. Not that I didn't try or anything. It was just...
Work used to be a sight to behold.
Just
Bringing
it
up
didn't work out
Wavrock
initially.
day and night. We heard
This
their
is fun.
thumping all the way to the plaza, like a rhythmic lullaby.
Yeah,
How does
what
it
is
work?
that?
I mean, how did you get the sparks out of the weave rock?
It's a complicated process, dear. Simply put, the weave rock was fed into an untangler. Sparks and gloom were carefully separated, and then the sparks went right into the belly of the dandelion.
The
providing
belly of the
whole
beast.
city with energy.
What was your
What
name?
about the gloom?
Sorry.
Oh,
Is this
not
fish
really.
inside of a
The
safe?
gloom kept the sparks safe
What
under
do you
ground,
like?
but then it was
That must be the stinkiest safe ever. Must be his prized fish collection.
Of course, when those blasted paws blew up the dandelion, all the gloom still in the reservoirs ended up all over Strandville.
Whee!
Now it's
Oh. Nice. Here you go. So that's something to play. I haven't got any of the PS... Clara. I haven't got any of the PS Premium stuff in a while. I let it lapse. But I did hear that they... Oh, Mrs. Blaine, huh? Chemist once. Let's see my stethoscope. Okay, I'll find your stethoscope. Alright. Yeah, I heard that a lot of those... There's a sale on for all of them, right? Get like a year... For like 30% off or something like that. Which is pretty good. Is this your boy Blaine? Mrs. Blaine, where's your husband? See my husband, Mr. Blaine? That's a relief. Well, if you see Horatius, could you please let him know? He doesn't have to worry about me. I always thought Bane's first name was just Mr. I thought it was Mr. Blaine. Mr. Bane, I've been saying Blaine. I'm thinking of Blaine, the train from, who was a pain from the Dark Tower. I hear they're trying to do an Amazon series for the Dark Tower, Stephen King's The Dark Tower. I hope so. I really do. Because that movie was disastrous. How could you get it so wrong when you've got unbelievable talent like Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey? But it was even done by Ron Howard, which I consider to be a decent developer. Or not developer, director. Thinking of games. Ron Howard, he was actually the crazy, the crazy, I think he was like the main character from Happy Days, right? He went on to become a director. He's known for most of his good movies. Let me see, where is Blaine? Can we check the map or anything? Let me see. Let's find people. Mr. Blaine. Or Mr. Bane. Damn it! I think he's genuinely carrying out. I don't know what's up with the pet seagull. Stephen frowning at me. I gotta find him to listen to all these puns. Must have passed by them a couple of times. I wonder was it the guy that is it up here collecting the hammers from? Maybe. Maybe. The music has mysteriously stopped. We'll have to see. Whee! It's probably not intentional. I didn't notice this guy telling us any puns, but you never know. Was this guy? I don't think so. Clara's stethoscope. I don't know where your damn stethoscope is, Mrs. But I will find it. It's just the main area. Let's try over here. Foldery. Foldera. I think the music might have bugged out a little bit. And Seagull Stephen. Stephen the Seagull. Yeah, there's definitely something bugged out a little bit. Maybe till we get to the next area. And some of the sound effects ain't coming through. What happened? What did I do? Wonder where her stethoscope is. Where's the stethoscope? I think they want me to continue on with Grandma on the ship. Do you know where the stethoscope is? It's gotta be on one of these islands. What's gone on without us? Let's check some of these little islands here. Whee! Still here and resting. Oh, was the dentist tough? Are you in pain? My mouth still feels numb. Oh. That's pretty normal. You're better off for the numbness to last longer, dude, because numb means the pain is numb too. Because once the numbness is gone, you're gonna miss it. I know it feels weird in your mouth, but you'll miss it. Dentists and dentistry, all that stuff, we're so behind. We're so backwards. It's one field that we have yet to actually improve on. Even when you look at the kind of the way we deal with orthodontics as well. These crazy medieval fucking headgears that we wear and braces in general. So crazy. It's a strange thing, like how did they survive back then, or in the medieval times, or even cavemen? How the fuck? We had different teeth, I suppose, back then. Big old incisors. Oh. Where are you, Mr. Blaine? Where the hell did I... It sounds like we met him. I don't remember meeting him. I must have. Probably on the last island. Can we get up there? Where's your stethoscope? I don't know if we can technically go back once we've moved on. Folder, ha 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 ha. Foldery. Some of these look like big old bridges. What's over here? Hello! Margaret, is that you? Damn, you've no idea how much momentum that gives you. Sheesh! Is he over here? This was like the first island we went to. Usually when it comes to collecting the items for them, be it the hammers or the axe or the balls of string, it's pretty self-serving. It's kind of like right in front of you. They're not out here cause a pain. Thank you for finding Terry's my buddy, my best friend. I've been getting. Now we're gonna go monster hunting. Oh, Terry. Foldery. Where could her stethoscope be? Do you see my stethoscope? Citizen in need. You think it's like maybe somewhere else? Plaza. You can pretty much see how big the game is. The way the map is positioned. Oh, maybe we can come back later. A dive attack is awesome! If you find the stethoscope, please dial this number now. Our callers are waiting. They're always waiting. Waiting and waiting. What's over here? Probably where we came from. Not able to talk. Yeah, that's kind of what happens with dentists. Did you ever get any wisdom teeth out with the Novocaine? Is Israel alive? Never had to do that, thankfully. Good lord. Avatar 2, 2 days away. Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely some great reviews for it, alright. But also, most of these reviewers, man, just need a quick buck. It's you know, December. A lot of revenues are down. Gotta make sure to review the big movies. God damn, I love this. Alright, we might as well head over and follow the ship. It's probably why the music stopped. I wanted us to follow on. Is there a stethoscope up there, you think? I'm telling you. I'm not trying to be stupid or nothing, but they usually put the items pretty close to whoever's looking for them. No, not up here. I will find your stethoscope. It's just a fun word to say, isn't it? Why are doctors' stethoscopes always cold? The hell should I know, man? And then to make matters worse, you're like, oh, that's cold. They'll breathe on them. I don't want your nasty fucking breath. Stethoscope. What the hell's the matter with you? Onwards to the next area. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. It does give you that surfing vibe. I love that. I love the surf. That's something I got into a couple of years ago. It's something that you can do very, you know, on your own. Get a couple of lessons in there. You don't have to be taking on massive, you know, waves. There's some great beaches and coastlines in Ireland that do offer that, though. But I did it because for a sense of power and freedom, if I'm being honest. Just both what I wanted. And it's something like once you learn it, it can be something that's very solitary, which is also what I wanted. In the middle of the isolation period of COVID being at its worst, I found that to be very, very freeing. Alright. Must have been so lively here when the rig failed. It makes me think of Wrigley's and all that kind of stuff. It's very dark here. This is the oil rigs, huh? Cool boat.
Shrimps and lobsters, what is happening?
Shrimps and lobsters.
Those towers are huge and kind of creepy.
Creepy? Ah, they're just machines built to keep
Rigfield
this city
East.
running.
They're just so intimidating.
They
Ah.
are. They.
Have you booked your ticket for Avatar 2? Because it's probably going to be one of those things that you're going to need to book a ticket just to see a goddamn movie. And then the bots take over the tickets and resell them all over the place because that's the world we live in. We should go on strike or something. That's what we should do. Have you seen what all these artists have been doing now? To combat the takeover of AI-generated art. Which, you know, started off as a... What the hell?
It's the barge again. Are they following us? What are they
The AI art generation, in my opinion, started off as a fun little experiment for an app. And then, just like everything else, the greedy bastards get hold of it and have to find a way to monetize everything. I was literally using it, just putting words into it for fun, you know? It's just art. I never thought of anything like that. And lo and behold, it is rampant everywhere now. And what's worse is, because it's AI generated, does not always mean that it is AI made. It's generated from other art. So people are out there now finding their own art inside of AI generated art, where the AI has, you know, modified the main portion of the art, but has left the background and usually the fucking initials of the original artist. So yeah, it is rampant. Yeah, it could have been something cool, but just like NFTs and cryptocurrency and all that, we have destroyed it with our you know, the few greedy destroyed it for the many, as usual. Name anything in this world, that is exactly the outcome. If people only care for things if they can make money from it. That's the shit thing. Nothing exists just to exist anymore. There's no such thing as just the beauty of art anymore. It has to serve a purpose, and that purpose is always money, generate some kind of profit. Well, yeah, I would be surprised before long that AI generated art will be outlawed.
Potions! What a...
Ah!
You're the one who...
Is that how I think it is?
I am in your debt.
Mayor Clout?
They took us completely by surprise.
Oh, indeed, yes.
They?
The dirty paws.
Dirty paws.
Back yet again. Sprayed that horrid gas all over us. Must be how they control the gloom. It seems our work here is even more urgent than we thought.
You're Mr. Clout then? They worry about you back at the plaza.
Speaking of
Asked
Clout.
us to check if you're okay.
Oh, very sweet of them. And I'm quite all right, thank you. But as their mayor, I simply must take some risks. The people of Strandville come first, not me. Oh, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Where are the others?
I'm sorry, sir. It seems like they're all gone.
What a shame. They were brave men.
So this is where you're hiding, Clemens. You idiots started the drills?
Difficult times mean difficult choices, Doris.
But drilling for Weave Rock in this day and age? And with no experience at that, the repercussions
We
could be...
have no choice. Everyone who used to have experience is long gone. My dear Doris, do you remember what Strandville used to be? The avenues of the plaza. The orchids growing in the night orchard.
Only fools linger in the past, I always say.
Indeed. We
Interesting.
cannot dwell in bygone days, but it would be foolish not to learn from them. You know as well as I what the Paws are capable of, and what they took away from us. We must protect our young.
So what do you plan to do?
Shoot that dirty Paws out of the sky once
Shoot
and for all.
dirty paws.
We're building a weapon.
Oh
A
god.
weapon?
Powered by sparks. How does it work?
Are you interested in helping? I wanted to ask you, but people kept saying that you haven't had much interest in the outside world ever since...
I'm interested in protecting my home. Now show me those blueprints.
Oh,
I love this
of
little guy,
course,
Andy. He looks like the Red Queen's pawn.
Not good enough.
What do you mean?
What I said. It's not good enough. What does this do?
Sassy grandma.
Oh, well...
Does this mean you'll join our team, Doris? We sure could use your expertise.
I'd even go as far as to say you couldn't do without it. I'll take these.
Oh god.
Probably just some minor detail. Just...
Oh damn. Whoa! Is that a boss I smell?
What on earth?
Cool. Oh, here we go. Emergency switch.
That behemoth of theirs. It's
Behemoth.
messing with the drills. Sigrid, get to the emergency switch. Shut this down before things get worse.
Yes, ma'am. So it looks like they've Amazon have announced the God of War TV show. Nice. We knew it was in development. About a year, I'd say. About a year. It looks like Corey Barlog was actually a producer on it too. So you can see why he had to
Be sent to manual overload.
take some time away
Valves are all
from
the way up
Ragnarok.
on the rigs. There's no way we'll get to them. This is
Earth.
what happens when you meddle with things you don't know anything about.
Damn. Tell him, Grandma.
See a way up there.
You completely lost it? Ziggy, we need to get out of here.
Ziggy plays guitar.
Plaza, I have to do this.
Sigrid, come back!
Sigrid. Oh.
Sparks.
Oh, and up she rises. Oh, and up she rises. Come on, Sigrid. This is your chance. Show them what you're made of. I like that. What's that? What makes that noise? Is that saxophone or is it oboe? I really like that one. It's almost like a real sleepy, really deep. Not sure which one does that. I like it. It invokes a lot of late night walking through lit cities, smoky bars, jazz clubs, that kind of stuff. Let's get rid of all. I don't know if we even need to do this, but I kind of like that. It's oddly satisfying to clean up all this gunk. I don't like the gunk. Gunk. We get our butt cheeks up there. We gonna try. It didn't seem to like that. Hope we get to fight this in some capacity, even if it's just like bonk it on the head. Well, you're new. Hello there, sir. Can I help you? By smacking the poo out of you? You ever just smack the poo out of someone? Oh my god, my poo farts. My poo fell out because you smacked it. We've all been there. You just have one of those really windy days. You're like, someone just jump on my stomach so I can fly away with all this wind. It's poo. Come here, you. Let's see, what was that? Ooh. Dandelion opening ceremony is apparently a big deal. Balloons, fireworks, all that kind of stuff. I have an old picture, so I'd love to see the fireworks someday. Me too. I love fireworks. Where to next, Billy? Billy the Kid here. What do you think about that? Ooh, you nasty. It looks like one of those kind of gas masks. But they made it.
Now you've anchored it.
Yeah?
Just turn around and we'll get out of here.
Never!
Stop the drills, it might leave.
Hell
I
yeah.
know I can do it.
Never give up, Grandma. Oh, Jesus. On second thought, that thing is huge. Come on, Sigrid. Look how far you can grapple. Holy hell, that is nice. It's so nice, they named it twice. Great little soundtrack on this. You know what's funny? Like, I do talk about audio mixing a lot, you know? Not that I know that much, but I do notice that when it's failing, because it's right direct in your ears, you know, one of our sensitive senses. So I do recognize a great soundtrack when I hear it too. Now, the thing is, I'm operating at 10% quality, you know what I mean? In what I could actually be doing. When the amount of great headsets and get your surround sound systems and sound bars and all that. I think we're slowly moving away from sound bars, actually. I've seen many setups just kind of cut and run with them. I've noticed the sound bar is like, it's becoming like the subwoofer. It's like just an extra thing just to push out more audio, but not necessarily needed at all. They are nice though, but I think if you're gonna be an audiophile, as they call them, if you're gonna be really particular with audio and you want the best out of it, I don't think a soundbar is gonna give you everything you need. It's more just, like I said, to push out that extra on top of an already like a, you know, surround sound system. Nice. Oh, this is so fun. Great little level design. But yeah, it's hard to know what's the best headsets out there. There's literally over a dozen fantastic makes, and then you get into the middles, and you know, there's this I think like the Sennheisers are known to be pretty good, right? They've always been well known. It's hard to know.
Pressure has stabilized. The emergency switch should be functional again.
Because I think when it comes to streaming and everything,
Going for the relief vent.
they've realized
It's gonna tear down the tower.
how much money they can squeeze out of people. Damn, he's shooting missiles. And they really can squeeze money out of people. And it's rejuvenated all of those markets. They'll never admit it, but the streaming and gaming community is massive when it comes to headsets, all of that. All that stuff. Like Elgato started off as a simple business, now like a giant, almost conglomerate at this point, just shiting out products. Alright, looks like this is going to be like a Simon Says, like hit these different modules maybe. Is there going to be a fight?
Why did they leave?
Oh.
They fed that monster enough. The question is, what happens when they're back?
It's not just the gloom. That spray, it controls those monsters as well. That's horrifying.
If you had been around during the war,
Might be a look at the final boss maybe.
we won't let this stop us. Let's head back to Plaza. Doris told me you're in need of some
Yes.
sparks.
Alright. Sadly did not find your stethoscope. But I will keep looking. Stethoscope. Danger mouse. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. That was nice. Glad the music in that came back. I was a little worried for a second. I'm like, did I break something again? No, it was more of a indication that the game was moving forward. nice. Thought I'd totally whiffed it.
Deep breaths, my darling. Waves are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you.
Wow.
It's what my mom used to sing to me when I woke up with nightmares.
Even the shadow responded to that. That was really sweet. I came out of left field. Holy hell. That was nice. Right. Find Clara's stethoscope. Where is your stethoscope? Stethoscope. Stethoscope. Where is your stethoscope? It sounded like she said it fell in the water or something, but they usually don't have you running that far away. Sounded like they had the actual voice actress who is voicing Sigrid to sing that little piece, which is nice. La, la, la. Man, even just letting her run along the water is pretty cool. Let's go see what's going on over here. Oh, you can buy clothes or something? Oh. Mr. Bain, there you are. What lies in the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. Not too bad. Okay, this is the punnies, huh? I want to shop. I want to shop. Shop. Dum, 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 dum. I want to shop. Alright, that's what we've been collecting these little orange sparks for. Classic outfit, natural hair color, no hat. Okay. Seashell white hair dye. Oh, nice. I like her little thing she's got in her hair. Shadow shade hair dye. What else you got? Oh my god, it's Steven Seagull himself. How you doing? Diving helmet. I like that. Just a cap. Oh. And her hair out the back. Cute. Kelp reed. Oh, it's super cool. Rainy day hat. Oh my lord. Doctor's mask. Oh wow, that's a plague doctor. Leopard print. Sheesh. Gingham. Gingham style. Hey. We got checkered. Polka dot. Flower power. My goodness. Camouflage. Ooh, and that one comes with some cheek paint. War paint. Hearts. Rainbow. Zigzag. Fishing hat. Cute. Flames. Nice. Parsley. I'm not sure if that's how you said. Tie-dye. Scales. I kind of like that. It oddly goes with the hair too. Gas mask. Fuzzy ears. Dry kelp. Nice. Lots of it's still going. Lots of choices here. Oh, cute. What's that? Posh hat, huh? Surfing helmet. Ooh, that's nice. Stylish headscarf. Ahoy captain. Juicy hat. Artist's hat. Oh, and chill hat. Oh, let's get a new outfit. Let's see. I'm thinking the scales one. Let's go down. Buy. Cha-ching. Thank you. And then with the hair color, we're fine. Let's see the hat. We got Steven Seagull. I mean, that's a no-brainer. What else we got? Just the cap. I'm just a cap. Kappa. I kind of like that one. Is that weird? Alright, there we go. Funky little style, but I'll take it. Alright, let's keep talking to this guy so we get that... Oh, trophy. Excuse me, Mr. Bain. What did one ocean say to another? Nothing, it just waved. I've heard that one. What keeps the dock floating above water? Peer pressure. Oh my god. He's so punny. He's so punny. Oh. I think I crashed it, did I? Oh dear. What'd you do, Sigrid? Sorry. Sorry, I pressed something at which I shouldn't have pressed. Go. I think I pressed the L2 button to aim down sights. Just couldn't quite take it. Told you I'd break every game. I'm telling you, it's a gift and a curse. And I have to live with that curse every day. I know, waking up No, I'm gonna break another video game. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see how far back we put us. That is the ticket. That's the ticket. You're right. Oh, Pluto. That's lovely. Avatar. Did I hear a rumor? Was it true that James Cameron
Why did they leave?
made Avatar the last Airbender change its name to put the last Airbender in it because of the movie Avatar? Is that true? Because if so, that's just more scummy bullshit that directors keep doing in production companies. But to me, I thought Avatar existed long before Avatar the movie, right? Alright, we lost a little bit of progress there. Ain't gonna lie. But it's mainly my fault because I didn't just show up beside them. But I'll know next time not to piss off Mr. Blaine. Mr. Blaine. Hey, at least we get to hear that lovely song again. What'd you do, Simon? I really should, like, moonlight as a QA tester, honestly. I should.
Deep breaths, my darling. Waves are crashing. We are still far from shore. Know that I've got you. It's what my mom used to sing to me when I woke up with nightmares.
Can we beat them there? Can we beat them there? I don't think so. Can certainly try. Damn, he's going so fast. Look at him. Sheesh. The hell was that noise? Oh, he's gonna get there. To the speed at which he went. How did I break you, Mr. Blaine? How do mermaids give birth with a C-section? That one might be a bit too for her. Why are fish at the bottom of the sea? Because they dropped out of school. Heyo! Lovely. That's lovely. Might also something got to do with the me buying stuff too. Sometimes I have noticed in games when you buy stuff, you actually can break the game. Smooth sailing. Why didn't the hipsters swim in the river? It was too mainstream. Oh god. True. Goddamn hipster bastards. Get rid of them. Why is the ocean always on time? Should actually stay current. There was a time when hipster meant something good, you know? It was like another little group of people who just liked that style, you know? It was way before it all became like a fucking thing in 90s. 80s. Like most things, new generations come along and we adopt things and destroy it. We've all done it. Even me. So when I look at the TikTok generation, they're calling it like the I generation, the internet generation, instead of, you know, Gen X, Gen Z, Gen whatever. Well, I didn't know I could do that. That's new. I didn't know I could do that. Cool. It's like Link's little spinning moves. What does a mermaid wear to math class? An algebra. Wow. Wow. Alright, we're gonna keep doing this till we get a trophy. Some sick son of a bitch. Sick son of a bitch. Just whatever you do, don't press L2 when you're on a boat. What vegetable is forbidden on all ship? Leeks. How many of these have you got? Mr. Bane. Where's your seagull friend? I don't see him. That's why your picture has a seagull friend, but you don't have a seagull friend. Seagull. Seagull! When the water broke up with the pond, she thought he was too shallow. God damn. But she, in fact, was too shallow for breaking up with the pond. Why didn't the sailors play cards? Because the captain was standing on the deck. Oh god. See, that's why it crashed the first time. It's trying to have a conversation while the boat is moving. So his poor little hitbox is moving. Right. Oh, we heard that one already. Come on. What do you do with a sick boat? Take it to the dock. Aw. That one's okay. You know, people would read these puns and be like, this is so silly, but then laugh at all the ones in The Last of Us. Biasm is a real disease, and we need to find a cure immediately. People will literally go to bed with their piece of plastic because they've put so much time and money towards it. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. Just enjoy your games. You'd have better off, you know, having more fun, being a fan of a game than any console or developer in particular, you know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, a game won't treat you bad. The developer might. Just looking for that magic notification. There you go. All Bane, no pain. That's probably just a little nod to all, no pain, no gain, right? But to me, it makes me think of Dark Tower, Blaine the Train. That was a pain. He also liked riddles. There you have it. Morris here has rerouted most of your power reserves to your island and the lighthouse. Don't worry about the plaza, we'll make do with what little remains. We've been through hard times before. We all know we can only succeed when each of us does what we can. Alright, Ziggy, let's see. Revising these blueprints stat. You go ahead and start transmitting that power. Just follow the spark cable. We'll reconvene back home. Alright, thanks, Grandma. You're the coolest. Look at her. Look at her sliding. She's got so much swag. Run power to the lighthouse. But first, we must find this person's stethoscope. Stetty. Where did he go? My stethoscope. I want to know. My stethoscope. Pass me my stethoscope. Was I not up here before? Egad. You son of a gun. You son of a blister. Blister, blister. From the makers of Sister Sister comes Blister, Blister. A story of two blisters that are about to pop. Which is gonna go first? Find out next week. On Blister, Blister. Talk about a two-way blister. Hey, I think all these guys just respawn because I did all this already. I swear I did. And I'll swear it all over again. Let's go talk to Miss Mavis over here. She's probably just gonna give us the quest again. Because, yeah, look, they're all... That's weird.
Oh.
Maybe because I didn't complete it or something? Where's the stethoscope? All the people. So many people. They all go hands in hands. Hand in hand through your stethoscope. Thank you, it's horrible. This is I'm away to see Miss Spain. I help her with a heart condition. As a chemist once, but the war forced me to career change. See my stethoscope. Sure, I had it on me before that glop seized me. Suppose I could look for it. Rumors of a sea monster in the area. It's more foolish. See, that's what makes me think it's in the water. The items are usually pretty big and easy to see. Wait, could that be it there? That is it there. It was there all along. How the heck do you get over there? There's that ambient music. Oh! Hip Hop Anonymous! Thank you. Thank you, Hip Hop Anonymous. Sabadabada. Shabadabada. I told you the draw was pretty nearby. Take your stethoscope. Oh, thank you. See, aren't you that Irish girl? I knew Irish. You look like a lot like her. Oh, yeah, I am. Do I look really? Oh. Oh, sweet, brave Iris. I miss her a lot. To be honest, she was first ever crush. The way she refused to back down once she put her mind to something. Spoke to me. I miss her a lot. Never knew her, but I miss her too. That was a mama. Hey, mama. Alright, we are flying through this. Hello. Oh, can't talk to you? Okay, fine. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Back to the lighthouse. Damn, this is fun. I kind of like the little outfit I picked for it. Fuck it. What do I know about clothes and fashion? Christ! Sure, I don't even wear clothes. They slow me down. Fly like an eagle. Why are we like, we're like uber pink all of a sudden. And so, the Bible said, do unto them as they do unto you. The pink and the stink. That was always a weird one to read. No, no, no. Right, to me, to you. Lovely. I really like these slides. Oh, excuse me, cabbage out. Now you reroute the power. We're sending this all the way back to the lighthouse. Lighthouse Family. I remember Lighthouse Family. Oh man, that was a great band back in the 90s. We should be lifted from the shadows.
Any progress,
Lifted.
About halfway between home and the plaza.
But here's the thing. I don't know. Was the Lighthouse Family a family?
All I see is water.
Was it one person?
Probably right
Where did they go?
too deep down for you to see.
Same with like M People. That was another 90s band. Was that many people? One person?
A busy place.
Who
Trains
knows?
coming and leaving. People hurrying to get their tickets. At a bakery with lovely armchairs called the Blue Sky Cafe.
Aw.
Serve the best bagels in town.
What did bagels taste like?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even remember that big.
I can tell
Poor
you
thing.
that much.
She was born before the world moved on. Look at all this deep sea underwater cables. I hope we get to go and see where this special world is. Because this is still very... just this kind of start of the game. I love the way you can just grab the jellyfish whenever. No matter if they're in or out of the way. Man, it's so much fun. It just works. It's not hand-holdy, it's not in the way of itself. Let's go! We're almost back at the lighthouse. Thank God there's no sharks out here, huh? Alright. Oh, even the fish are kind of helping us. Is that what's going on? Ah, it's so fun. Hey, Terry! Ashta, hello, we meet again. Look, I know things are a lot right now. Oh. But it's important to have some fun too, right? Fun charges your batteries. I found this awesome surfing route around the plaza. I think it might just be perfected. Give it a go and see if you can beat me. I'm ready. Okay, let's go. That's my girl. Ready, set. We got races. Cool. So how do I do this exactly? Right. Let me do a little bit of this. Then we'd be like Hip Hop Anonymous. Okay. Cool. I really love how they've gone with the like hand-drawn art style the whole way through the game. Oh, balls. Hey, balls. Look at you, there's just time everywhere. She's right about it, recharging the old batteries, that's for sure. It's fun! It's calm! Ooh, I'd be getting a lot of flickering lately. My power goes out. the stream dies, you know why, okay? So we got 23 seconds to go. Beautiful. Keep going. You got this. Ziggy Schmalsh. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. I think I missed that one, did I? I think I did. It's alright. It's okay. We're almost there. Beautiful. Free time. And did I miss it? Oh man, I keep doing that. How the hell do you get up there instead? Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've missed it. Clamp, clamp, please clamp. I'm trying to speed up. No, she's not going to make it up there. Oh my Lord Jesus. That sucks, dude. I missed it. Look at that. You actually get to start it again. That is a miracle. Dude, I keep doing that where at the end of it I think I can jump. But they don't want you to jump. They actually want you to just glide immediately. So that you don't lose any height. And that's what happened. I lost the height. What a fool I was. Fool of a tuck. I even had like 12 or so seconds to spare. But it just completely whiffed it. Oh, whiffed it. See that bit there? They really don't want you to jump. I don't even think you have a jump. They want you to use your glide almost immediately. Which is okay. Whee! My goodness. Even it's faster than even I know what to do with. Look how far away you can grapple, like, oh my goodness. This is the bit I keep messing up there. See, I would jump there and there's no need for that. See, 17 seconds left. Alright. More plans brewing, huh? That was nice to kind of shake up what we were doing. Okay. So, onwards to the lighthouse. Let's go! Man, this is a joy to play. Don't think we can use these. Can we? Yeah, they send you the other way. That's okay. Because this is the same path that we came forward to. Almost there. God, that's so cool. I feel like a water ballet or water acrobat, you know? So cool. The Night Orchard. Dude, some of these games, like this one that's so hand-drawn, I don't know how they do it. How do they bring that to life? Look at the background. It's actually like a storybook come to life. You have to hit this one? Hey, it's a little...
Grandma, there's something wrong with the last relay.
Oh.
Oh, that thing always gets the...
Cool, it's like a little greenhouse underwater. That's so cool. What's wrong? Is she okay? You okay? Oh no, is she tired? Hope she's not sick. What's wrong, Sigrid? Oh no! Oh, this must have been her mom's. She looks like she's fading. Oh, it might have been just the camera angle. Alright, don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. Don't seashell. Maybe she'll find Mom.
Hey, Mom. Rough day today. I met a new friend.
Oh. A cool place to live. Whoa, you're able to pull the water with you? Wait a minute, that seashell necklace. Oh, I think this shadow might actually be her mom. You know, I'm just putting two and two together here. Aww. Oh, maybe not. Maybe a sister? Oh. Now with renewed hope. She's back at her mission. Dinner for 3 and not an ounce of crab or seaweed. So odd. According to the date, it was Grandma's birthday. Oh, back before they could eat other stuff. Can I go in here? No. Let's hit the relay.
Let's see if that did the trick.
Oh, wow. There we go. Lovely. Opens up the new area. The fog goes bye-bye. Lighthouse will be alright for now, but even if we redirected the power with the weapon, it still wouldn't be enough. Maybe if you connect the sleepy triplets to the grid. What's that around your neck? Oh, I found it in the greenhouse. I haven't seen that in a long time. Take care. Oh. Anyway, it seems like you're gonna need more power, and there's tons of work left to do in the blueprints. Guess I have no choice but let you recon the triplets by yourself. Just don't do anything foolish. Nice. Oh, Grandma does care about her. It's good that she's learning about the old ways. Nice. I really like it when Bane stops by his delivery. Sometimes when Granny's busy, it gives me gossip from the other islands. Like, do you know that someone named Adriana got pregnant and refused to tell anyone who her father is? Apparently, been a big talk for months over in sleepy triplets. Uh-oh. Travel to the sleepy triplets. The triplets are getting sleepy. You think she had the triplets, maybe? Sleepy triplets. Nice. So, going by that map, that would mean that there's probably 4 more areas left? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they'll introduce other enemies or a boss or any weapons. I'm not sure. Any other weapons? I don't know. Or new moves. I didn't even know I had a charge move, so there you go. Is this her mom's grave? Hmm. This guy's selling some shoes. Some shoes. Alright. Let's head over to Sleepy Triplets. Oh my god, is it really 4,000 away? Sheesh! Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll load in there and then we'll switch things up. Nice. Because this has been super lovely. Tell you, I think tonight might even be the coldest night yet because I am starting to feel it.
One night when I was a kid, Grandma had a drink and let me stay up late. Then she started telling me about when Strandville sank. It was just 2 days after Grandpa's death. Granny was upset and wanted to join the fight, but there was no one else to watch over Mom. So they took cover in Grandpa's greenhouse. They sat in there looking through his hundreds and hundreds of notes and drawings when something just cracked. Granny said that it sounded like the earth broke in two. They must have been so scared.
Dude, I'm so happy to get to play a game like this. This is really special. It's like finding one of those lovely animated movies when you're a kid that no one else knows about. It's like your own little special thing.
The triplets aren't too far. You should be able to spot them once you've passed the old cidery.
What's a cidery?
Your mother actually worked
Place that makes
there
cider.
for a couple of summers before she... They pressed apples from the Gibson farm. Made the best cider around here. A sweetness that set your mouth a tingling.
Apples? Are those the orange ones?
No, Shrimpy. That's an orange.
So what color?
Doesn't matter. We ain't going to eat one again anyways.
Oh, she doesn't even know what an apple is.
Red, Shrimpy. They were red.
Sometimes they're green. Oh, shrimpy. Sometimes they're pink. Pink ladies. I like that she says, is that the orange one? Named Orange? I really love the diving into water mechanic. It really boosts your momentum. Feels amazing. I could do that forever. And
I
jump.
can make out the triplets ahead. Didn't you and Grandpa used to live there?
We did.
Is that where you met?
No, but it's where we had our first date.
Oh.
He was so nervous, the poor man.
But he dared to ask you out.
I asked him out, dear girl. Without me, we wouldn't even have gotten to first base. That's how it was.
Dirty grandma. Oh, damn.
Oh no.
Another one of these tentacle beasts. Clearly they're attached to something. Something big, you know? One tentacle of many. Wow, that zoom out was awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, the sleepiest of triplets. Is it time to fight this thing? Oh my god, look at these! War of the Worlds! Big old tentacle beasts! Oh my god, wow! Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, I actually got hit there. Oh, that's what they're doing there. Oh, can we hit them? Hit them back! Smack it down! Nice, and now we found out why we can have some combat. Cool. And we can actually use combat while we're in the water. Wasn't just for show. I love the inky rain coming down. Get back here, stinker puss. Look at the little angry faces on them. Like, I'm gonna get you. And you punch them, they're like, oh damn it. I miscalculated.
Grandma about those things.
Damn, that was cool.
She forced me to turn around.
Oh look, you can actually see the enemies on the compass. I think that's what the little red ones are. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, it is, it is. Well, I wonder are they underneath or something. Interesting. That's so cool. It's basically turned the whole world. Let's get to our destination. Nice. Now, that's just the beginning, so that really shows that there is potential for many combat scenarios on the water. And I am very okay with that, because the way the momentum works, the sheer freedom in that, the gliding is perfect. It's almost not a glide at all. You're not losing much air. So perfect. That'll lead to some great potential combat scenarios. So I'm down for that. Hello, little kid. How you doing? Jonathan, huh? I'm waiting. For what? Hang on. Oh. What's he gonna do? Yeah, it really looks like one of those old World War gas masks. Yeah, speaking of children, man, it seems like one of the writers are working on God of War show. Happy for that. That's definitely like one of the top 10, top 5 movies for me. And eerily another one of those prophetic movies as well. It's slowly coming through. Children of Men. Clive Owen, Julianne Moore, Michael Caine. Wonderful. Sparkcaster. So we gotta find another Sparkcaster. Okay, I'll try. There's a generator hidden in the gloom out there. If you activate it, you should be able to get to the caster. Alright. Podcaster. The Sparkcaster. That's cool. Welcome to the Sleepy Triplets. Oh, damn. What a welcome. What a world! Nice, you got all 3 of them, huh? That's the way, I like it. That's what you get. Let's put a bit of color back in this place, huh? That's more like it. It's a pretty little town. There you go. Oh, it's nice. It's got kind of like a little Aztec. Almost like you know what it weirdly reminds me of? Especially that nonsense language there on the top of that building. And that door. It has obviously got a little Ghibli to it, but it weirdly reminded me of Blue Dragon for a second, which I loved. Blue Dragon, great JRPG from the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama. Wonderful, wonderful. But it also had that kind of vibe to it. I like that. I liked it a lot. This is so cool. That was a little bit of Wavetale. We will definitely return to this. I'm not sure how the saving works. It just all does it in the background. They've nailed exactly what they set out to do there, and that's the beauty, the freedom of just the, you know, loving the ocean. It really feels like you're